Hey there, everyone. So, I'm doing something a little different today. I will be doing one, a voiceover, and two, instead of doing a single video, I'm going to be doing days 16, 17, and 18 because I got a little busy. All right, so the first one we have Pilot Iroshizuku Yamabudo, and I have used this ink before, but this time I am inking it in my Banu Talisman Lily of the Incas, and I believe this is a fine nib. Yeah, I think I've only had this inked up one other time. Not sure. But yeah, I'm almost done with this sample. I'm actually kind of excited about it because that means I get to make room for other samples. Now this color, I really like this color. I think this is more of a pink than it is a purple. There is a little bit of a, what is it, a yellowish sheen to it, but you tend to see it more in the swatches than you do in the writing, which is kind of upsetting, but it's okay. It's still a beautiful color. This color actually reminds me of Venta Macopa a lot. And I think it's the same thing, like the yellow sheen, it doesn't come out in the writing so much. So here I'm swatching it on my Aerofoil paper with my Dominant Industry ink muddler. Sometimes it's hard to get the swatches the way that I want with this muddler, but that could just be user error too. Also, I did the writing samples off camera because there is like people doing stuff outside, but I will go over the writing samples later on after I get them all swatched because it kind of calmed down outside at that point. And I think I'm going to put the rest of that sample in the pen because there really isn't that much left. I was thinking about using it for my coloring book and using my Kakamori for it, but I think I'll just put it in the pen. And apparently I could not spell yesterday. Okay, next up we have my Twisby Eco Cafe Bronze. This is in a broad nib. I've been trying so hard to find like a good ink for this pen and I haven't found it yet. So I think it's because of the nib. I just don't like this broad nib, but I'll probably get it worked on sooner or later. But until then, I'm gonna keep on trying some different inks. And here we have Ferris Wheel Press Majestic Maple Syrup. This has I don't know, sometimes it looks silver and then sometimes it just looks like a light brown shimmer in it. It just depends. I wanted to try this because I wanted to see if it was going to be something I would want to ink up for October because I'm going for like a fall vibe in October. But I did remember that when I first got this sample, or the charger set that it came in, I thought it was a little bit too light, but I still wanted to try it out in the pen to see how it would be. Because it is really a beautiful color, but I think it dried down a little bit too light. And I always tend to forget to give the pens a little roll whenever I have shimmering inks. But I don't think that really helped that shimmer come out in the writing. All right, next up we have my Trisbee Eco in white, and this one has the 1.1 stub nib. This is actually the first stub nib that I've ever used and fell in love with it. And I'm inking it up with Octopus Dragon. I absolutely love this ink. It's another teal ink, and it has a pinkish / red sheen with it. It is very similar to the Wearing Wolf For Whom the Bell Tolls that's right above it, but I feel like the base of the dragon is a little bit lighter than For Whom the Bell Tolls. I just love the way that it just goes down with the deepness. I wanted to make sure that I used a stub nib for this because I wanted to make sure I seen like the sheen in the writing. Especially since sheen is like my favorite type of ink. Okay, so I think they've calmed down outside. I might have to do a voiceover, but anyway, so I finished the writing samples for these, so let's go over them really quick. So first up, we have the Pilot Iroshizuku, Yamabudo, and my Banu Talisman Lily of the Incas. This is really nice. I love this type of, I'm gonna go more pink than purple with this color. I like the deeper and dark pinks more than like the brighter pinks. Like the Robert Oster hot pink that I have, that one is like the brightest that I would probably like to use. But yeah, I really do like this. I just wish that I could see this beautiful sheen that comes out in the writing, you know, sometimes. I don't think I have ever seen it. Yeah, I just wish it would come out in the writing. I don't know why it doesn't do that, but it's okay. And then, so here it is dried on the Tomoe River paper. You can see a little bit, hopefully you can get a good angle. But yeah, see like this hot pink, it's not too far off from that. I mean, it kind of is, but it's not really, you know. Anything lighter, I wouldn't like it. I do want to try, I want to say it's Australis Rose. That's kind of like a blushy color. I do want to try that. But yeah, it might be too light for me. We'll see. We'll see. I got a sample of it from a surprise sampler, so we'll see. All right, next up, we have Ferris Wheel Press Majestic Maple Syrup, and this is in my Trisby Cafe Bronze. This has a broad nib. So this has a gold shimmer to it. Cannot see it in the writing at all, and I tried to, you know, swivel it a little bit. It didn't come out. It did come out a bit in this, look at that. That's gorgeous. Did come out in a swatch. Came out a little bit in here. Almost looks silver, but it's not silver. It's very, very light. Is that silver? Now looking at this angle, I don't know. It's got some shimmer in it, but it does not come out in the writing. A little upset with that. Yeah, so I realized that this is too light for me. It's like some shading too. I don't like this ink. I mean, if it was just a tad bit deeper, I would actually think about inking this for fall, because it does remind me of like fall a bit. But yeah, I can see my eyes straining, trying. It's not like I reread my journal entries a lot, if I ever do. It's just that, I don't know, I just, while writing it, I think that's what makes it, more noticeable. Like, I don't like looking at my writing and can barely see what I'm writing, because like literally half the time I was like, okay, is it just running out of ink, or is it just really light at that part? So yeah, it seemed like it flowed okay, but I don't know, I don't like this ink at all. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. It's in like this is all that I have left. It was in like, it was a charger set. How many is that? 4 milliliters. It was in a charger set. I think they're 5 mil that I got. So yeah, I don't know. I want to use it for something, because I do like the way that it swatches, but I don't know. I wish it was a deeper color. So maybe I'll try writing something in my Irofil notebook, because I do like the swatch better on the Irofil paper than I do on the Tomoe River paper. So there's that. Yeah, I wish, see with the, my ink muddler, it actually came out with the shimmer in the writing. There we go. Came out really nice with that. So I'm trying so hard to find a good ink for this pen with the broad nib, but it's just not working out. The last thing I had was Wearing All the Nightingale and the Rose, and that was just not working either. Okay, last but not least, we have Octopus Dragon, which is one of my faves. I had a sample of this and I immediately hunted this down and got a bottle of it. Right now I'm going towards more teals with a high sheen. I really like that. And I have this in my TWSBI white, and this is a 1.1 stub nib. This reminds me of For Whom the Bell Tolls. It's very similar. So there's For Whom the Bell Tolls. And then here is Dragon. Very, very similar. Even the sheen is very similar. Oh, this looks a little bit lighter, but I mean, would you really be able to tell? I like the way this writes. I like the way it came out. I like the darkness of it. I just realized they're both in stub nibs too. I just wanted to show off the properties. Yeah, I love this ink. I like Octopus sheening inks. I think I have one more called Ferris, I want to say. So I might add that to the list here. I like how it wrote here in the calendar. You can see the sheen and the writing there. Not so much on here. Not as much as I thought it would be. You can kind of see. You got to get at the right angle. But yeah, I do like the swatch there. Here is For Whom the Bell Tolls. And then the Dragon. So this is a little bit deeper. And this is more of a, I guess this would be more of a medium teal. This takes a while to dry. I will say that. I've noticed that like this right here is still not all the way dried. But yeah, I think I like the way this one writes better. Like noticing the sheen. Because I've used this ink before, and I've noticed that it really comes out in the writing. This one, you really got to get it into the right light. But yeah, so that's what I have for today. I don't know if I'm going to keep grouping these. I just did this because, like, I've been a little bit busy lately, so we shall see. We shall see. I'll probably just publish this on day 18. So yeah. All right. And that's all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorite one out of these were. This is definitely number 3 for me. I don't know about how these would go for me because I really do like this pink. But then I love my sheen. I love my high sheens and teals. So yep, there you have it. I hope you enjoy this, and I will see you in the next one. All right, take care.